Hi, everybody. I am back, the spiritual light passing through Pat, and I came today to talk to you guys about some things. We're going to go into the deep side of the pool today. Brother Man told me yesterday, he was like, I know you know some stuff, and time is of the essence, so there's no time for you to be light about things. It's just time to jump right on into the deep end of the pool. And what I was going to talk to you guys about today was is addiction. There are many people inside of the nation that are dealing with addictions. I was one of them, and I had an addiction to cigarettes. Okay, many people have addictions to other things like liquor, narcotics, weed. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of things that they want to eliminate from them, and they don't know how. And people tend to sit up there and say, oh, it's nothing. All you got to do is just stop cold turkey and da 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 da. It's not that simple. Because, number one, what you must understand is that all of these things that we indulge in that become vices and stuff like that, in essence, are living demons that are with us. Okay? We have accumulated them over time. And they have come to us because not only did we invite them, we gave them room to inhabit with us. And what we don't understand is that these demons over time begin to seem as though they're you, but they really aren't. And I'm telling you this from my own experience that they are not you. They are something on the outside of you picked up for a reason, and you don't even realize that you did. You just like, oh man, I just started smoking, and after this, it just came a habit, and it is what it is, and it's gonna be hard for me to stop smoking. You talking to a person who stopped smoking cold turkey and had been smoking for 28 years of her life. 28 years, and I'm not talking about a couple of cigarettes. I'm talking about a pack and a half a day. And I stopped September of last year. Just stopped. And the reason why I stopped is because when I was in this walk, and I'm in this walk, I began to read more books. The Nag Hammadi is what did it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was the Nag Hammadi. I read a passage in the Nag Hammadi, and it was Mozart basically having a conversation with me, and I didn't even realize it. This is where I went into a book so deep, I forgot I was actually reading. And there was this part in Nag Hammadi where he said, and it felt like he was talking directly to me, so I'm going to put it to you the way he was talking to me, was it's like he asked the question, he said, can I make a home inside of you? Can I come inside of you and throw out all the merchants? And when he asked that question in the book, I felt as though he was staring me dead in my face, asking me this question. And without hesitation, I said yes. And I felt this feeling come over me that was so weird. And it was as if it was just me and him standing together. Now, I hadn't realized what I had done at this point. But he said that my father can't be in a place that is filthy. I can't be in a place and inhabit it while it's filthy. Even though I will be with you no matter where you are. If you want me to be and make a home inside of you, I got to clean up. So I got to throw these things out of here. And I said, make yourself at home. I'm thirsty for your knowledge. I wanna be around you all the time. I wanna understand what you were trying to do while you were here. I literally wanna learn. And he said, okay. Now, I put the book down. I'm just amazed at what I'm filled up. I'm actually nervous from what I've read. And then I go get ready to, take a walk looking outside, actually thinking in my mind, oh wow, look at all the stuff I'm learning. Got ready to light up. And some said, what you doing? I mean, loud as loud as if somebody was standing right here, screaming, standing right next to me. What you doing? And I'm like, what are you doing? Say it again. I'm about to light this cigarette up. No, you not. You can't. It's royalty inside of you. What you doing? You can't smoke no more. And I'm like, what you mean I can't smoke no more? You can't smoke no more. This is what the voice is saying. Not only am I inside of you, but my father's inside of you. And nothing impure can be around him. So that's gotta go. And I'm like, he said, remember you said you wanted me to make a home inside of you and throw out the merchants. Well, the first merchants is Newports. They got to go. And I'm sitting there like, oh. And he was like, I'm like, oh man. He said, yeah, got you. I got you. I got you. You mine now. And I'm sitting here like, oh, wow, I didn't even think this out, man. I'm like, I know what it is to go through withdrawal. I've tried quitting cigarettes before, and now this. And I was like, okay. And then I sat down and I was like, what am I gonna do? I made this promise to Mozart, and I meant it. I want to do this, but I also know physically, that was spiritually. Physically, this is gonna be a hard situation for me to do. So, how am I gonna do this? Okay. And Mozart said, "Do you need me to help?" I said, "No, I'm gonna handle this on my own. Let me handle this on my own. You just chilling, and you and Pops hang out inside me. Fix up the house, wherever y'all gonna be inside of me, and all of that. Let me handle this on my own." And he said, "You sure? You don't need it?" I'm like, "I'm sure. Not this time. This one I'm gonna have to handle on my own." And I sat back in my mind and I said, I gotta get this up. I've been doing this for 28 years. No, I don't look like it. I look great. You know what I'm saying? For my age, it ain't took a toll on me like that. But it's looking like me and this particular substance gonna have to part ways. Am I ready for it to go? No, but it's clear that I have no choice in this now because I want my big brother in my life. So I gotta have this conversation. So later on that night, I sat down quietly and I realized I needed to talk to a very important demon in my life. And it was a demon. True demon. Now this is the thing about demons, and this is where I want you all to literally not get into the woo-woo thing of talking to demons. Oh, she's talking to demons. Oh, let me turn it off. No. The demon of the smoking demon that I had inside of me, I needed to talk to it and talk to her. And I summoned up. I asked her, come on out. I need to talk to you. And she came out. She said, what's up? I see we got some new folks. We're getting ready to move in. You know I can't stay here with them. I'm like, yeah, I know. And you got to go. But I need to have a conversation with you first. And it's like, what? Shoot. Because I'm kind of upset I'm getting put out. You didn't even give me a warning. 5 days notice, 3 days notice, nothing. You just put me out. Yeah, I'm putting you out. And I'm like, and I have to apologize. And I needed to say this. Yes, you a demon. And I don't need you. Yes, you're a demon. And at some point, you were going to claim my life. With cancer, lung cancer, something be wrong with me. You was going to claim my life. You are not a good thing for me to have. But you weren't a terrible being either for me. I grabbed your hand and brought you into my life. At a very young age, I knew who you were. I was told to go get packs of you when I was a kid with a note from the store. I was also at high college, I was taking tests and needed to stay up, and somebody told me about you and Coca-Cola, and that would make me, the caffeine would make me stay awake, and that's how me and you got introduced. But also, I picked you up after a while and kept you with me because you helped me censor the things that I wanted to say. You helped me be around people I didn't necessarily want to be around. I didn't want to be around the people I wanted to be around. I wanted to be accepted to a certain extent. I didn't want to seem different. I was the girl that used to have crazy dreams and didn't want people to know that these things, I saw things that happened before they were supposed to happen. And I didn't know how to talk to people about these types of things. I didn't know how to just be myself. So I took you on as a friend and as a confidant to help me be able to feel comfortable around other people instead of me just being me. Then over time, you became this friend that sat with me during the most troubled times of my life. When I was going through heartbreak, when I went through the loss of my mom, you were there with me. You were there with me through all of these things when I needed to make some serious money moves, and I had nobody else there that I thought could help me, but I would sit there with you, and you would calm my nerves and make it seem like it was okay. And I wanted to tell you that I recognize that you were a friend, or at least I thought you were a friend that I needed at a time. And you were there all the time for me at the worst times of my life. So I can't say you were all of a bad person. But that was then, and this is now. And I need you to go. I'm learning to be who I am supposed to be. I'm learning to accept myself as I am. I don't need you for that no more. I'm learning to tell people exactly how I feel and not really care what they feel about it. I'm learning to do that on my own, and I don't need the cigarettes and the censoring that I used to do to myself, even when it came to work. Instead of me punching Karen in the face and going to jail, I take you outside and we congregate. We had fun times. But this is now, and that was then. And I gotta let you go. But I wanted to tell you, thank you for being there for me when I needed you. But I can't continue this with you anymore. And she looked around and said, okay, and left. She left. She didn't say nothing. And then appeared Mosa. And he said, now that you're going to learn a whole lot from what you just did. That's how you were supposed to do that. And I'm like, really? I thought I was doing something wrong by talking to her. He said, no. You're going to one day understand why I said good job. You're going to one day understand why I said you're going to learn a lot from what you just did. And now I understand. He let me see that our demons that we carry within us, we have accumulated them through things that we refuse to acknowledge about to ourselves. I refuse to acknowledge that I was censoring myself for other people to fit in with other people. I wanted to fit in with the rest of the world because I was made to feel like, and I had my own hang-ups about feeling different, because when I would mention certain things to certain people, they give you this look like, what's she talking about? What's wrong with her? Where she come from? Who is this bitch? You understand? That's how they would handle me. So in order for me to fit in the group, what is it that I could do so I won't seem like I'm not a part, or that I don't stand out too much? And I chose to do the cigarette thing and try to seem cool when I am a complete and utter square, a complete and utter nerd. I'm not like these people around me. I'm not even like the people in my family. Okay? I have some very snooty people in my family, and then I got some straight crack thugs. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't fit in neither one of these groups. I'm somewhere in the middle, and I don't like any of these people. And it was the same thing as far as friendships and life and work. I don't fit in. So what is it that I can do to make them feel comfortable and make myself feel like I'm not standing out so much? And for me, it was cigarettes. Okay? And then over time, because it is a drug, you get addicted to it. And then before it's over, it becomes something that you are using to cope with things, with whether it be relationships, whether it be situations of death and mourning, and you don't know how to handle. You understand responsibilities. You start to, this becomes a regular thing for you. Meanwhile, it's killing your body and it's taking you out the game. Okay? You are here because this was a VIP. This is like the ticket to the Super Bowl of all Super Bowls. And if you are causing yourself physically by any addiction that you may have, people got addictions to food that will take you out. High blood pressure, diabetes, all of these things are meant to take you out. These are demons that are meant to assassinate you. The only difference is you welcome them in. Okay? You have to understand and go in your mind and find out, why did you invite this demon in? Why? And you also have to have a conversation with that demon and say, hey, yeah, you've been there. You was there through some hard stuff. But that was then and this is now. And right now, I need the Most High. I don't need another square. I don't need another drink. I don't need another burger. I don't need to go out here and do something and lay on my back because I have this sexual thing that I can't get past. These demons will leave if you talk to them and help. They can help you understand exactly why they're there. You just have to be willing to look them in the face and understand how you picked them up, where they came from, and why are you still holding on to them when you know they don't serve you no good. Because Mozart is in your favor. He's rooting for you in this contest, in this Super Bowl. He's rooting for you, okay? Not only is he a judge, he's partial to you, okay? Yeah, you got family members that's going to remind you, yeah, I remember when your ass was out there smoking that thing, Once you make peace with that demon, those kind of conversations literally water off a duck's back. That's all you got. Cuz when you say that to me, I done put that to bed. I done tombstone that part of my life. You can't bring that up to hurt me. There's cousins, mamas, daddies. People bring up who you used to be to smack you in your face and throw you back into that demon pot. You can't allow that once you don't have to worry about that when you come into alignment and understanding with yourself that that's who you used to be. That was then, this is now. You ain't got to worry about that demon coming back as long as you don't go back there and sip at that pot. Because see, if you get good, 2 years you clean, and then you go back at that pot because you get tempted, because you're going to always be tempted. Don't get it twisted. There's times that I want a square. Okay? But like Mozart told me, I need you to do this thing. You gonna smoke something with me. And I'm like, what was that? This fresh air. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And believe it or not, every time I breathed, took deep breaths, it was the equivalent of smoking a cigarette. I kid you not. That's how I got over that. Yes, the first few weeks were terrible. Every month that I went and I was cigarette free felt like a damn year. Yes, it felt like a year. Right now, I feel like I'm 6 years clean, and I ain't nothing but 7 months go, 7 months clean. Okay, a squares. But that's from a woman who used to smoke squares 28 years, a pack and a half. That's unheard of. Just stopped out of nowhere. So I know what I'm talking about. Cigarettes is right up there with drugs. Okay? I had my withdrawals. At least 3 or 4 days, I had my withdrawals. And then eventually it got better. Every day it got better. Each month it gets better. It's a regular daily thing. But you know what? I didn't even think about it because Mozart took that space from me. He's like, every time you want a square, take a deep breath and blow it out. And that's exactly what I did. And believe it or not, it has been working for me 7 months. Okay? 7 months. I have tried quit smoking cigarettes and could not on my own many years ago. And I just said, forget it. Okay? People have shamed me. You so pretty to be smoking. There's a man talking about, you know what, ladies shouldn't smoke like that. I'm like, yeah, I understand that. Ladies shouldn't date either because y'all some crazy dudes and all this other stuff. And y'all can make somebody want to murder you, but we still date you, don't we? You understand what I'm saying? I used to have a comeback for everything, but I gave it up. But I gave it up because I wanted something higher in my life. I also gave it up because I realized what I was doing, why I picked it up in the first place. So maybe you might want to go and think about why you are doing what you are doing to yourself. Because most is not going to stop you. It is your life to do what you choose to do with. But the part of the demons that you need to understand is also a part of the tree of life. The right side and the left side. Most of the demons that we have are not demons that you go to the church to get rid of. You know, ain't gonna be with some of these demons in the name of Jesus and smack you upside the head and now your demons out. No, you just got a handprint on your face and a stinging across your jaw right now. Okay? That's not how we gonna cast out a lot of these demons, okay? Christianity is funny. All this woo-woo stuff is funny. And it's not, and you have to realize that with demons, it's not something sitting here, you know what I'm saying? It's not what we watch on Netflix. Your demon can look at you, look just like you in the mirror every day, and you don't realize that that's what that is, okay? There are different types of demons. There are the addiction demons. There are sickness demons. I watched a demon inside my mom when she was sick with the West Nile. I understand viruses are demons, baby. You can look at a person sick and they look like a whole nother individual. You're not dealing with the individual. You're dealing with a demon of sickness. And you have to be able to differentiate between what you're seeing. And you have to understand that there's a lot that goes with knowing how to expel those particular types of demons. But today we're talking about the demon of addiction. You can do this. You need to have a real sit down with yourself to understand why you are doing what you are doing. Many times it goes back to things in our childhood. Many times it goes back to this one demon ambassador called low self-esteem. She is the queen that comes, she's the queen with the ticket to which demon you want. Okay, she the drug dealer demon. She the demon that's got all the demons that you could possibly pick from. She's the chick that says, well, which one you want? You want drugs? You want cigarettes? You want that drink? Baby, honey, that tequila, she'll make you do things. She'll give you bravery. You want her? She's the drug dealer of all of those different vices. It's low self-esteem. And she's the one that you really got to get in check and have most of help evict that heifer first. Or at least get her under some type of control if you can't get rid of her altogether. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Like I said, we just jumped into the deep end of the pool, y'all. and I have to say, Brother Man is right. Time is of the essence, and we need to get some people free from some of these demons that have them trapped. And you can get free. You talking to one who freed herself, who did not think it was possible to free herself from the addiction of Newport 100s. Okay, hit the back of that box, baby, and I was off. And keep cartons. I had a brand new carton today that Moses sit up there and said, "No, you can't smoke no more." I had to give it to my neighbor. Brand new carton of squares. Kept them for a while just in case I went back on my word. And some said, "You ain't going back on your word. You might as well get that shit over there to your neighbor. Let it go. It's gone. It's over." Okay? So I will talk to you guys later in another video. And we'll get into another video about the demons of sickness and how to handle those. It's much more deeper situation there. As you can see, I'm a different type of teacher. I was scared to do this. I'm going to be honest with you. I was very hesitant to do this. But after I prayed about it, the Most High said, this is what you were born to do. A lot of people see me and say I'm a mysterious soul. And the reason why I'm a mysterious soul is because I used to complain to my grandmother about this because she saw it about me first. She said that you're going to be one that deals with darker things in people's lives. And I said, well, why do I have to have that job? She said, somebody got to have it. And clearly you're good at it. And I deal a lot with people with darker things. I deal with people with their with their shadow side. Okay, your shadow side is the side that does handle all of those things like addictions and the more non-nice things about your personality. Okay, so as the videos go, you'll see it. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.